And our special guest tonight is the guy who is literally everywhere on the internet. I actually can't go anywhere without seeing him in the comments. No, like, PieDisliker, you're everywhere. It's crazy. It's amazing, actually. Like I just said, PieDislikerSwag. Of course, you know his videos, where he reacts to various forms of media, particularly My Little Pony content. But he also does like interviews and podcasts and comedy skits and like YouTube poop-like videos. Basically, like every goddamn thing under the sun. You could say he's like a jack of all trades. PieDisliker, how the hell are you doing tonight?
I'm doing relatively well. I give it a 6 out of 10.
Give it a 6. Why a 6? Why not like a 8?
Because yesterday was a lot better, so today kind of seems like crap in comparison.
Why? Tell me about it.
I don't know. It was kind of sick, so I would have to agree.
Apparently I'm breathing heavy, so I'll try and back away from the mic a little bit. Maybe that's
no,
better.
You're not. It's fucking fatty over there.
Alright then. Well, I guess we will just get right into it then. So, Pie, I would like you to take me back in time a little bit here. I'm sure your audience will know the answer to this question, but tell me anyways. Tell me kind of how you ended up on the horse show train and what motivated you to create the content that you are currently creating.
Okay, well that's two different stories. First off, I was kind of introduced to the horse fandom, and I first saw it in a negative light, like most people do, I think. I didn't enjoy. Well, I didn't think I would enjoy the show in the slightest, and I thought most people were trolling when they said that they enjoyed it. But then later I took a look into it because I didn't want to. Basically, I didn't want to bash the show and not watch it myself first without giving it a fair chance.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't like the show when I watched like the first couple of episodes, but then someone told me to watch season 2, and I enjoyed that a lot better.
Nah, season 2 was horrible, season 1 was horrible, season 3 was horrible, season 4 was okay, season 5 is horrible.
Are you serious? Are you being serious?
No, actually season 4
is
as bad as all of them.
Jesus. You're so... What's that word?
So edgy. God.
Not edgy,
Oh, I am.
Not sexy. Word! The word, the thing
Cynical?
of the negative opinions. It's cynical. Thank you.
God damn, we're not a fucking speak English Canadian
My
fuck.
memory is not very good. I apologize. So yes, you decided to check out the show, and you're like, well, I should not be a dick here, and I should actually watch it before I go shit posting about it.
Pretty much.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, a couple months later, I guess I decided to make this channel in particular specifically for MLP content because I had a channel, but it covered like different stuff, and I didn't want to overwhelm and like shove pony videos in people's faces that already followed me on my channel with like 100 subscribers, and now I just kind of had a drive to make lots of horse videos.
Do you still feel like that drive is still there? I know you're making content, but has your feelings or opinions changed on the whole thing? Are you kind of less interested, or are you looking to like make newer content, maybe on your old channel? I watched your Q&A, by the way, so I do know things, but I'm just assuming the audience doesn't. Yes.
Well, I've always sort of had a drive, but I've had to do stuff to keep it going. Like I've constantly tried to challenge myself and experiment and try different stuff. If I kept uploading the same videos over and over again, I would probably go insane, and I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, I really like. I want to mention too the video you did promoting the podcast. I literally fucking died. It was the funniest thing ever. I loved it. How did you print out that mask? Do you just have like a color inkjet or something?
I just took it into Photoshop, printed it out, cut it out with scissors, and then just added string and duct tape. And
See, Sheldon
that
is
was the
surprised
max.
by this.
No,
Just
no.
in Canada,
No,
they
no.
don't have scissors. They only have safety scissors, you know.
Right. This guy, man, fucking. I turn on the video and he's just sitting there in the Pinkie Pie, you know, the face that we use for our avatar. Just fucking drinking out of this fucking whatever class picture, and then he goes like to his fucking laundry room and he gets in a laundry basket. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god. And he's okay, that video, dude. Your wall, I noticed it has a hole in it on the left hand side, and tell me about that. What's with that hole?
A hole? I don't know what
there's
you're
a hole
talking
in your wall. Dude, there's a hole. Really? Oh, did I
didn't see the fucking hole, Sheldon.
Dude,
I don't
I
think
saw-
there's a hole in my wall.
Is that a
Really?
Is that a
There's
very?
like okay, maybe it's not a hole then. It's like a mark though, or something.
Is
There's
it a
like
glorious hole?
Are you talking about the purple thing that's taped to my wall?
No, not the Twycock, the other.
no, it was when you were laying on the stairs.
Oh. Geez, I'd have to look back at it and see what you're talking about. But there is stuff that was like supposed to hang on the wall, and maybe something fell down. But you know how like people hang up, like say a calendar or something like that. Might have been
Yeah.
something like that then.
You know, I actually, when I was younger, I don't know why, but I got a hammer. I was really young, and I got a hammer and I was bored, and I decided to hammer a giant hole in my wall. Needless to say, my parents were pretty pissed. I have no idea why I did this, but I just kept on smashing a hammer into my wall repeatedly.
That's definitely very odd. I used to color on the wall. Like I'd grab crayons or paint and then, do that.
See, that's normal for kids to color, not to bash their wall in with a hammer. I was playing too much Mad Max, maybe. I don't know.
Oh man, I fucking know that feeling. I punched a hole in my wall playing Call of Duty once, so I quit that game.
My friend broke my chair and my controller when he came over to play Call of Duty.
You fucking kicked his ass too hard.
Someone was kicking his ass too hard. If you understand.
Okay, so Pi, before the podcast we were talking a little bit. You said you're currently in college or university? School.
Well, I'm going to like a state college right now. I'm in my third year of that. I don't know about you guys, but like here in America, college, university is pretty interchangeable.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it's a little bit different here.
Universities are usually better, like the university.
And more expensive.
Right,
But it makes me feel fancy.
They're more
British.
they're more expensive, and they're generally more well respected within the community and employers here in Canada, or where I'm from, anyways. But
That's true over here too.
but regardless, what are you studying?
I'm in like communication information design. That's my major, and that covers like a bunch of marketing, advertising, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
How long you been in college so far?
I just finished my junior year, and I'll be a senior next year.
Oh, you're about ready to graduate.
Somewhat, but I'm planning on going on a little further and getting my master's.
Oh,
What are you planning on doing with that though, with your education?
I don't know. Does anybody know?
Nope.
what do you do?
Hey, I did the same
English
thing.
Just getting that degree to wipe your ass.
I remember when I started university, I was like, yes, I'm going to go to university for music, and I'm going to be a rock star. It's going to be great. And then, like, 2 years, I was like, oh, I'm just going to be a teacher. Oh, no, what have I done?
Do
And then
most musicians have degrees, like
Yeah,
who are famous?
No. Well, I don't know what the statistics are on that, but some do, some don't.
I don't think they do. Like, I think half of them didn't even finish high
I mean,
school.
the idea was to meet people and to network to create something out of that, right? And
Wait,
also,
you were gonna pay that much? I assume it's expensive. I don't know, but you were gonna pay that much just to get networking.
only motivation. But obviously the skills and tool sets you learn from your professors and the mentorship, of the whole thing. It wasn't worth it. If I could go back, I wouldn't have done it. But it was very expensive, though. It's about $50,000
Oh shit.
for the 5 years that I attended. So it was yes, very much money.
5 years.
The lesson here is don't go to university.
I'm going to university. I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess if you're in the arts, I mean, it depends. A lot of the stuff I studied, I could have went on Google and found it, you know, and I could have, like, hired a teacher part-time and then just learned from, you know, like it would have been a lot cheaper and very similar in the long run. Only I wouldn't have met a lot of people that I talk to and do stuff.
I mean,
John Luke?
Like that here.
Yeah.
Like a lot of art schools, a lot of schools in general, you shouldn't, if you're going for an art degree, you should be borderline already, like, hireable with your art skills. The school that you're going to is not going to make you hireable per se. Like, it's not going to give you skill. Most of your skill is going to be developed outside of the classroom. You're going there for a piece of paper that says you went through the ropes, you are...
It depends on how they're teaching you, though. Like, for example, with music, it's a little different because there's a lot of practice involved and playing with other musicians, so you could call that skill. You could call that...
Music's not an art. It's just a bunch of apes banging on drums.
Anyway, so, marketing.
Yeah.
You know, marketing itself is a very nice field to go into.
I hope that's true.
I've been in marketing, and that's where I made my best money.
Your 6 figures.
Oh yeah, that was marketing.
6 N-words.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you, man. Where did you get the name PieDislikerSwag?
Well, okay.
Hi.
PieDisliker was originally like my username for everything because first off, you couldn't find it anywhere, so I didn't have to add numbers to anything.
Nice.
Second off, most people, I guess, like pie, and I'm not actually. I don't really care for it, so I just figured, okay, it works. It works. So yeah, I don't really care for pie. I'm much more of a cake person. And,
So it has nothing to do with PewDiePie or
no,
Cake
not at
really,
all.
as soon as
I had
heard
this
it,
username since like 2009. So
Okay.
oh, that's a year before Pewds.
yeah.
That's the year before the
Technically,
bros.
Hughes owes Pi royalties.
Well, I think they're
Sure, that's where he got
far
it.
enough apart.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like,
it's PewDiePie stuff, PieDislikers. I got like MSN chat messenger, which like, oh man, I know what
Fucking ICQ, man. ICQ.
Oh god.
yeah.
The good old days.
I think I still have people on MSN. I've never gotten back on.
Do people still use that shit?
I was using it back in like 2011, I think.
What? Are you kidding?
Yeah, because I knew these two people.
Weren't you on, like, MySpace or Nexopia or something? Why were
I
you-
never had MySpace. MySpace was dead when I was alive.
No, it
I mean,
wasn't.
I'm still alive, but yeah, MySpace wasn't a thing.
Okay. So, Pi, I want to know. We've had a couple guests come on, and we usually like to ask them if there's any. It could be a belief. It could be an area of the My Little Pony, the Brony fandom that you don't agree with or like, and could get rid of it or remove it from existence. Oh, your almighty magic. What would that be, and why?
Don't be like Dr. Wolf and say to choose.
Ouch.
It would be, I would get rid of all of the horse famous people so that way I would have the most subscribers in the fandom.
Well, that counts. Sheldon, I think, has more
That's a
than you.
great-
So Sheldon,
No, we've got less.
Oh no.
Does it? Do we? I'm pissed.
Yeah. Well, we do, but you'd be gone, Faith. Sorry.
I like life though.
Well, we just take all your subs and I guess just give them all to PieDislikerSwag.
Yeah.
Pay homage.
Yeah. I'd probably get close to 1 million.
Yeah. Well, no. Does Tombstone count?
Yeah,
I think
Tombstone's
you're
over
way
really now.
Well, Tombstone doesn't count if you wipe everybody's memory and delete all of his Pony videos.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, his most popular stuff is Five Nights at Freddy's songs.
Yeah.
Like 30 million views. That's like,
Everyone's
He
on a
made,
Five
like,
Nights at Freddy kick.
yeah, he's made like 60,000, maybe, probably more. I don't know his CPM, but he's made a shit ton of money off of those songs. So I can't blame him for keeping on with those, you know.
Well, not to mention, I guarantee you at least one more comes out with Five Nights at Freddy's 4 being
God.
announced.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, I played the first one, and I was like, I'm so scared.
I'm so startled.
But I actually wasn't like that. I was like, okay, I guess this is like a thing. Maybe I'm too old. You know, I don't know.
You don't get us young people. God, you'll never
don't.
understand.
You young kids and your longboards and your right turns on a red light.
Well, like
Fuck.
when you're playing a fucking point and click that has jump scares, how scared are you really gonna fucking get?
I don't know. It's just the jump scares, and you know it's coming and stuff. So
Ugh.
Like the game tells you, oh yeah, there's something that may or may not be coming after you.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't got anything, man.
So, Pie,
I
what's
I don't got anything.
what's the most trouble you've ever gotten yourself into?
Jeez.
Like, you know,
I don't know. I mean, there were a ton
school.
of times when I was a little kid and I almost killed myself by doing stupid stuff.
Like,
running in front of cars.
what?
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, there was like one time where I was like at a campsite with my family, and my mom told me, "Hey, you better stay away from that car." And then I ran in front of it, and I actually fell down like right in front of it, and
You were in the rebellious stage.
yeah, I know I got hurt pretty badly, but not like. It wasn't like life-threatening or anything. I know that much.
Me and my friends once decided to play dead on this hill in front of the little drive place that people would go through. So many people stopped. I have no idea why we did this, but yeah. And it was in the rich white area of town because that's where we lived at the time. And my friend was Indian. He was Canadian Indian. He was one of the good ones.
Okay.
So it was like this little black child and this little Indian child, and they would stop, but they would never get out their car. They would kind of like yell at us from their car or something. They looked really scared. I don't know. We were stupid at the time. I probably wouldn't help us either.
so what do you do in your spare time, man? You said you're going to college right now. Do you have a job? Like, do you have the summer off? You can get a job?
Yeah, I'm gonna be working over the summer, but it's not a lot of hours. It's just a local city job, and I'm just working at the park, pretty much like picking up trash and I guess watching over kids and stuff like that. I don't know. It's not much of a job, but
That's
it's
pretty
not much
sweet,
work
actually.
either.
Like that's
Yeah.
super easy.
They let bronies
Oh yeah,
watch
it's really
over
easy.
kids?
Except for
Until
like
it gets hot.
Except for, well, I mean, there's a couple of cases where, like, we have some sports equipment and stuff that kids can use, but sometimes they'll bring in, like, buses full of kids, and then we have to make sure none of the stuff gets stolen, and that can be a pain.
You know, I'm curious, what's your dream job? Because I know you said you didn't know what you wanted to do with the accounting thing, but what's your dream job?
Marketing.
Yeah, TPS reports.
I guess, as of now, I guess my dream job would be to, I don't know, be maybe a professional editor for, like, commercials and movies and stuff like that, but, like, I'm still pretty open-ended for any type of job that sounds interesting.
So like, as long as it catches your interest, that's something that you'd ride along with for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if I can find a job where I actually look forward to going to work, then yeah, I'd be happy with that, even if it doesn't pay much.
You know what to say, if you enjoy your job, you'll never work a day in your life.
Damn straight.
But I call bullshit on that because I enjoy my life, but there are times when it's definitely work.
Well, you know, adding money to an equation sometimes can make it seem that way. I guess it depends on what you're doing. It depends.
I know a lot of artists say that too. Like, they'll say like they enjoy drawing less or photography less.
You don't. My professor once told me, you don't know that you'll know once you're ready to do something or not is if you get through the point where you hate doing the thing you used to love, but you push past it and you get to the other side. That's when you know that you can do it and that you'll be successful.
That's kind of deep, a little bit.
It is deep.
Yeah, and then he took a
That's a
giant
meta
line
shit, man.
of coke.
That was free, by the way. That advice that cost
He
you
said
nothing.
that, and then he did an entire line of coke, like right.
This 70-year-old fucking dude sitting in a chair, this fat 70-year-old man just drumming on a pad while doing a line of coke. Yeah, totally.
Sounds legit.
Old man. Jeez.
I'm gonna
he was,
give
he
you
was
the
a,
world,
He was a
Sheldon.
crazy motherfucker.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I just hit that.
So, so next week, fucking Smooth episode. Hey, wait, that's tomorrow. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Hey.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Well, if you don't know that,
It's
I
been
mean,
it was in the
I mean, come on.
animatic preview
Really?
from like super long ago.
I actually didn't watch the animatics.
oh yeah, we can't spoil anything because
Oh, yes,
I
we
dislike
can.
her.
Oh,
I forgot.
All right, so here's the thing.
That's
Dinky becomes
that's what I
the
do.
main character.
That's like his thing. We can't ruin
Yeah.
his content.
Yeah, he's got to
Yeah.
react.
Yeah, Dinky
Damn
becomes
it.
the main
Damn it.
character, and
Yeah.
all the main stakes die. And I'm not sure
Oh.
exactly what happened.
Oh,
after
what?
that.
Really?
Something about
Where'd you read this, Faith?
Lesbia and a
What are your
Wait a
your
minute.
sources?
I thought only Applejack got killed off.
Well, she's not part of the main characters.
Fuck you
Oh.
guys! Fuck all of you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
I like
Shut your
Applejack,
fucking
but
mouth.
she's still a background
That was
character.
perfect, Corp.
Yeah.
That's not even funny or cool, and I hate you.
It's true.
I'm mad now.
Hey,
She got-
M.A. Larson
she got-
said it. It's canon.
Oh,
Oh,
I still swear he said
oh yeah.
Also, I don't get the joke about, like, I wish I knew Rainbow Dash could fly, where people commented. What was
No,
that?
he was making a joke like,
About
Like,
how much
you know.
he doesn't watch the show.
right.
He was trying to.
like, yeah.
Like, because I didn't watch the original.
Like he's like we know he's written future episodes, so he's like, oh, I wish I would have known that before, right? Implying that,
She
I
has
didn't. I'm
wings.
gonna leave that out, right, or whatever. So,
Hey,
so
hi. So, yeah, we just sort of mentioned it, the Bronies React thing. Like, how the hell, like, do you want to do something like that? Have you seen the Bronies React? Like, what are your thoughts of that? Like,
oh yeah.
as a
I've-
person who does reaction videos.
I've watched Bronies React like before I started any of my React videos, and yeah, they're pretty enjoyable. But that's like a whole different type of deal because I know that those guys they come up with jokes ahead of time, and most of them have probably already seen the content, so it's not really a blind reaction. Whereas us guys that do reaction videos, we're like more hardcore on blind commentary than anything else. We just want to. It's much more, I guess, improvised than what those guys do. But I'm not gonna knock those guys or anything because what I think they do is they do a good job. And I mean, they got M.A. Larson with them, so obviously they're being very successful right now.
Yeah, but he outshined everyone in that video.
Oh, I have no doubt, but still.
Well, yeah,
it's
but
just
that's
different.
Larson.
It's just
show.
look.
Star
It's
on
just
video.
different. It's a different kind of reaction, a different kind of content.
Yeah, but
I
it's
don't know.
always
I
seemed to
prefer the
not the same.
scripted, like little jokes.
See, it always seemed to me those scripted jokes though just come off as they're not very good on delivery.
Well, it
some of them.
depends who's
Yeah.
delivering it. I guess I mean, some of them are.
I mean, yeah,
funny.
they're
I always think that James is funny, man. Like James is
Animated James?
pretty funny. Yeah,
He was only in that one though, wasn't he? Or was he in this?
No, he was in the last one too.
I didn't watch it.
But
I just
actually,
watched
this kind of goes into another question, Pi. While you're recording your commentary, your blind commentary rather, do you try to ham it up a little bit or to emote? Are you like sitting there while you're watching it, like you're like, oh, like do you try to what's the word I'm looking for here? Really try to overly sell it or whatever, to react more than you normally would, or are you just like, is that like
reaction
or is that just literally you, just like how you would normally be watching something? And
Pretty much it's just whatever mood I feel like being in. Most of the time when I make a joke, it'll be in post-production because I like to have fun with editing.
Right.
So does that mean you do the same thing as the Brony Reacts people if you add your jokes in post?
Well,
Not really.
Video level.
Yeah, I'm talking about like I'm talking about like adding like music or replaying a clip and then putting text over it, like in Chip of Discord. Spoiler warning if nobody's seen it, because there might be some other reactors in the chat. In Chip of Discord, I kind of interrupted the video and just did the whole "ooh, what'd you say" meme, I guess, when the cookie fell, and it was like "rest in peace, cookie." Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the kind of jokes that I usually make.
Yeah, Pi does it very differently from other people. Like Pi has a lot of these visual gags, or he has these kind of skits sometimes. And then somebody like Ladix is really just, well, I guess, I don't know. He used to just he just would watch it, and that was it. Like there was not jokes.
Well, Ratchet, I don't know if you know what Ratchet is. I don't really watch him, but he's one of those very, very flamboyant, like not flamboyant in the sense of homosexuality, but emotional black guys, you know.
Yeah,
so
he's very animated.
I don't doubt for a second his reactions are genuine, but that's all you need. It's just ratchetness being ratchet, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta be in whatever mood that you feel like and just genuinely enjoy the video, and at the same time try and provide commentary while trying not to miss important things in the video.
Yes, that is, because we were doing a blind reaction actually earlier today, the only one that I'll probably ever do, because I don't really do those, to Dinky Sesame Thundercloud 2 and the new one. And the thing was, I had a group of 5 people, but they would not shut the fuck up during certain moments that I actually wanted to hear exactly what was being said. You know, I had to keep on telling them. So.
You know what? You bring up such a great thing, because I hate when if I'm ever watching a reaction video, and the audio mixed on the clip is way too fucking low, and the dude is just talking. Like, that can easily be solved if the guy would just raise the volume on the clip's track. That's something that fucking annoys me.
If they're recording it in one, which a lot of them probably are,
you shouldn't be doing that.
You could fix that though easily. That's not even an excuse though, because you could fix that easily by re-downloading the video.
Right, and layering it, matching it exactly with definitely, yeah. But that's something that's
like my first 30 videos were absolute garbage. So,
well, I mean,
it took me a while.
First videos are garbage. Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
oh yeah.
Yeah, man. What about do you show the actual video as you're reacting to it, and if so, do you ever deal with
I've got it,
and stuff?
Oh, it doesn't matter to me as long as it doesn't get blocked. I'll show anything. In fact, I've been doing reactions to Friendship is Magic episodes, which sometimes get copyright claims.
They don't get taken down though.
No, not at all. Unlike the Gravity Falls reactions that I tried to do on YouTube, and they got blocked worldwide, so I ended up having to upload those to Dailymotion.
See, I'm pretty sure that's only this season. I think a majority of Season 4 reactors caught a little bit of a burn, I think, because I don't really see too many of those, and Hasbro was harsher with copyright.
Well, yeah, back in 2013 and kind of the early 2014, you know, when... Well, I don't know if that was a question of I think strikes were a bigger issue with Hasbro content, because Digi kept making videos about how he was taken down and getting striked because he was using clips.
I have an entire playlist just from that era because friendship is a registered trademark because they would keep on doing it. They would strike me on live streams if it had the word MOP in it before the live stream started.
Really? No.
They would strike based upon channel tags or keywords, which was the most retarded thing. They were auto-striking.
That doesn't make any sense.
It was like worse though when Shout Factory had control of the.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
What's his face talking about it? Geta ran rampant for about a week or so, I would say.
Yeah.
Apparently, those guys were around longer, though, but they were attacking normal movie reviewers, because YMS, Your Movie Sucks, had to deal with him. He had to deal with him so much, he had a dedicated intro in every single video calling them out.
I wanna interrupt everybody for a second here. Chat, you guys listening, if you have any questions for PieDisliker or whatever for anybody,
keep them to yourself because we don't want to hear them.
Go ahead and write them down, and Corpulent Brony will be collecting them, and we'll go into a Q&A segment near the end of this show. So just to give you a heads up,
if we feel like it.
If we feel like it.
You guys aren't liking the video enough. Maybe we won't do it. So you better give a thumbs
there's 21
up.
people watching and only 14 likes, so...
What's that about, huh? What's not to like? Bunch of nerds.
Apparently.
You?
Your face.
I'm one of those 6 people. Yeah, I didn't like the video yet.
God damn it. What are we paying you for?
Yet. We're actually paying him a lot.
What?
Like
You're not
Anthony.
supposed to tell them that.
Shit.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Right? We pay our guests just like Anthony. Everyone gets like $160 to come on our podcast. Yeah, but we'll brag about getting big.
I regularly,
people. We only have to pay them.
This is the best, worst brony podcast on the internet.
We've never paid anyone anything, have we? I don't think we have. No.
God.
I wonder how much Anthony has spent on guests.
We don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, let's not.
Oh my god, you guys are so butthurt. Why don't you three just kiss and make up already? The 3 amigas. Say amigas, a bunch of
So PieDisliker, out of all, there's a lot of people in the reaction community, like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear, from last year around this time, I was looking them up, and you know, like you were around, and Ladix was just coming about, and there's like so many, like Soundspeed and Cobalt and fucking everybody. But now I go to look up shit, and there's
more
like
everybody.
a million fucking people. Like I don't even know who to watch anymore. Who do you watch regularly? Who are some of your tight? And
that's a big list of people.
Throw some names at us.
Okay, well I've watched all of on a regular basis. I watch Ratchetness, Alex Side, Master Max. Who else? There's a ton of people. I watch Ladix sometimes, but sometimes he releases videos that, I mean, when someone reacts to a video that I haven't seen yet, I have to wait until I watch that first, and then I can,
right.
And geez, like I probably have like a whole list of people that I could name, but there are just so many people that, there's just a ton of them. Oh also, Big Rob too. I love that guy.
Also, you don't do a whole lot of collaborations.
I've done some in the past, but lately I've been doing a lot more of marathons of React videos. So instead of just one video, it's been like 8 videos in just one, just because like I'm kind of celebrating the fact that I've got like 100 episodes on the way, and it was like my little road to 100. So if I marathon a ton of videos, that's not good for a collaboration, but I'm hoping that I can do more collabs after I'm done with all these marathons.
Great. Do you ever live stream?
Sometimes, but it's only for like editing videos most of the time.
Right.
So like if I'm spending a lot of time editing a video and it becomes really dull and boring, then I'll live stream it, and then I get to interact with people while editing.
Do people actually watch those like live streams?
Yeah, there's usually at least 5 or 6 people that join, and that keeps me entertained enough.
Well, that's not bad. Well, we got some. Sorry. Go ahead, Fetty.
Oh, well, I just want to ask, hey Pi, so do you play any games in your, just in like as a pastime or anything, or no?
I used to game a lot more years ago, but I don't play games as much just because a lot of my free time is involved with YouTube now.
Just incorporate it into
That's
your
what
thing.
happens.
That's
What happens, Fatty. You get older, you realize that games, they're just a waste of time. I could be doing better things.
Or you realize if you're not a scrub like Sheldon at games, you can actually incorporate them into your content.
Exactly.
Well,
Make your channel based on.
You better be pretty passionate about it.
Again, Phase Blue is 12 and he's making a 6-figure salary.
I mean, it's not about the money. Well, to some people it is, but to me it's not.
Well, that's usually that's a justification of like why you're able to spend so much time on your thing. That's true. That was the only reason why I got onto YouTube originally, because my parents were like, "Why are you spending so much time on this video game?" So I grinded it out and I showed them, "Hey, okay, well, there's something in here." So it was really just, I'm only on YouTube right now because my parents were nagging me. So thanks for nagging me, Mom and Dad.
Corpulent, do we have any questions?
We have a ton of questions.
All right, let's get right into it then.
All right, let's filter some.
Right.
Shogun Vids wants to know, do you have any favorite YouTubers?
Yeah, there's so many people. I stopped watching TV because of YouTube.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I could just go on my phone and just check my subscriptions and name people, because that's pretty much how it goes. Aside from the people that I know in the Brony community, I've become a huge fan of Jack's films. I love that guy. Game Grumps, Markiplier.
Nice.
Yeah, I watch more gaming videos than I do play games, so that's my life now.
Well, yeah, it seems like as you get more involved in the YouTube community, it's like everything else that you used to do is just like, oh, let me just look it up on YouTube, see if there's a guy who does something like that, and then you just end up watching it and stop doing it.
Yeah, I'm also a huge fan of like Boogie298, JonTron, Catty Karis, I think that's how you pronounce it. I always pronounce it Catacarius, but I don't think there's an I at the end, so yeah, Catacarius is like, he's like JonTron, except he uploads more often. He's
zing! Oh, burn! Oh, John, upload more often. Come on. I saw John's latest Star Wars thing. I didn't really like it.
Well, that's too bad for you.
Yeah.
It's just you have no taste. To be fair, he has an entire crew and he rented out a studio apparently for this whole series. I wish he gave us an upload schedule, because I think he's gonna keep on not uploading just as long, even though he has like episodes done. But anyways, go on with your list.
Also, I'm a huge fan of Mega64. You guys have seen you seen their latest video with Reggie?
No, I've been actually marathoning their thing, so because fucking Rooster Teeth is taking forever with their podcast.
But they did a video with Reggie. Are you serious?
They did 2 videos with Reggie.
What?
They released one like I think yesterday, but yeah, they were both like for E3. So
wait, Reggie who? Reggie Bush?
Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Who?
Nintendo.
Reggie Fils-Aimé. He's
of
like
America.
Nintendo of America.
The brown guy.
Yeah.
That always does the E3 presentations.
The My Body Is Ready guy.
My Body Is Ready, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that
guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Wait, is that where that meme came from?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he literally said that right before he did like the Wii Fit showcase on E3, and yeah, he said my body is ready before he like stood on the Wii balance board. It was beautiful.
Mwah, mwah.
And then it became a huge ass fucking meme.
Yep.
So you guys done with YouTube or?
Right?
Yeah, let's move on.
Cool.
No, we're not done with YouTube. We're still streaming.
Go ahead.
Gosh, we're not going to Vimeo just yet, Corp.
Okay, Art Attack wants to know, what is your Skype avatar from?
Oh, this is Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls. If you haven't seen Gravity Falls, go watch Gravity Falls because it is god tier.
Is it better than MLP?
I think so. I
Oh,
think
You
it
say
is.
Steven
blasphemy.
Universe is also better than MLP.
No, I would not say Steven
What
Universe.
about Adventure Time?
No. The only shows that I like more than MLP are Gravity Falls and Rick and Morty. That's it.
Oh god,
Blasphemy.
it's coming back. Did you see
Yeah,
their little
season
thing
2.
on
I haven't seen
Simpsons?
Oh no, I haven't seen that yet.
You should react to. Well, I don't know. They might actually strike you, but
I don't know. Maybe depends how.
they have
Depends
a
how
2-minute
Adult
skit on
Swim
The
is.
Simpsons.
Yeah, maybe I'll try it because I do love Rick and Morty, and I appreciate this as The Simpsons for what they are.
I mean, I don't like The Simpsons, but Rick and Morty is great.
I mean, I love like the older seasons of The Simpsons, so I have a huge amount of respect for that series.
Fatty and Box Monster want to know.
Is it Fatty in this call?
It's pretty much just box.
Okay, yeah, it's just Box Monster, okay? But, okay, anyway. Would you ever react to one of your old videos?
I have done that before, actually. I did that as like my 1-year anniversary for reacting to videos. That was last year. I mean, I could do it again. I'm not sure if I'd have anything different to say, but yeah, like last year I reacted to my first video, and it was all right, but I don't think it was particularly entertaining. But maybe it's just me.
You know what you should do every year? You should react to your first video of that year. Just get it really meta. Like 5 years from now, you're reacting to a reaction of a reaction of a reaction.
I considered that, but I decided,
It's kind of funny.
how practical is it actually going to be? So I decided, nah.
I know one YouTuber, every year he uploads a video called Good Morning, and it's just 15 minutes of him making a bowl of cereal, staring at the camera, and eating it.
Yeah, there's a lot of very obscure stuff like that on YouTube.
Rex Axa wants to know, what was your favorite moment during your reacting career?
That's a tough one to say. I guess probably just seeing for the first time that someone made a spin-off to my Reactors Like Cherries series. It was called Reactors Like Cherries: The Lost Episodes, and Reactors Like Cherries in itself is its own thing that I did. But yeah, that's a huge part of the history of my channel too. It's kind of like the YTP-ish stuff that you mentioned earlier.
Cool.
And yeah, just the fact that someone made a spin-off of that was just, it blew my mind.
Cool.
Mind explosion.
Okay, so Hagalaz VA, or Alistair Pooney,
Oh, is he a voice actor?
wants to know, would you do a buck cake video?
What?
A bukkake?
What?
Is
Oh.
he trying to say bukkake? Like,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that is not a cake. Also, I'm pretty sure that is not allowed on YouTube. I mean, I could have it and then record something else while it's going on.
how does Ratchet
You could put
get
it up
away
on
with it?
Pornhub.
Because he does stuff like that.
Well, he censors his stuff.
Does he? I think
Yeah. When he plays like a Rule 34 game, he'll censor it. He also, I mean, he's gotten a little bit of trouble with it before, but he's gotten more particular about it. He's censored the stuff, and he's also added like 18 plus warnings and everything that he could.
Girlstorm09 wants to know,
Is
What-
she really a girl?
well, who knows? You know, on the internet, everyone's a boy, I thought, but anyway, this person wants to know, what do you think of all the unnecessary yelling and screaming many reactors do when reacting to MLP?
Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
She says, what do you think of all the unnecessary yelling and screaming many reactors do when reacting to MLP?
Nah, I don't really care what people decide to do with their videos. If I find people entertaining, I find them entertaining, and if I don't, I don't. I mean, there's been some times when people thought I've been overreacting, but I was just really enjoying a video. Like, I love the hell out of Princess Celestia being deep, so I was like laughing throughout the whole thing, and some people thought I was overreacting, but I was just enjoying it. So, nah, whatever. If people like screaming and yelling, then they can scream and yell for all I care.
I imagine they're doing it to try to make the video more interesting, you know. They're doing it for
legitimately
now.
I mean, obviously they don't want a video of someone reacting to a video and just staring.
Yeah.
That's how my reaction videos would be.
Well, that's how I normally watch stuff. I don't really get all excited. Like, any reaction video I do is completely fake. I hope everyone knows that.
Unicorn Faggot X wants to know, what's your favorite alcoholic beverage?
I do not drink alcohol. I am 20, and in the United States, you have to be 21. And please do not get me, government. I do not have
let's
alcohol
pretend.
in the system.
Let's pretend you were 21. What would be your favorite alcoholic beverage?
I don't know, because I have not really drinking alcohol.
Okay.
I just never really bothered, and now that I'm 20, I don't really see the point, because in a couple of months I'm actually going to be 21, so then I'll get to try everything for first time and actually see what I like.
You're not missing
Don't worry,
much.
Mostly, I've been much more of a soda drinker, so
Yeah, Pepsi,
soda
right?
is way too strong for me.
Pepsi, right?
I don't know. My favorite soda is root beer.
Oh.
God damn it. No.
He got mad. He threw
No one
away,
likes
man.
Pepsi, Sheldon.
I don't mind Pepsi. I'll drink Pepsi, but like
Cool.
I don't.
All right. Awesome.
It's not
Root
my
beer.
favorite or anything like
Root
that.
beer, A&W root beer. We talking Barks?
Any kind
Any
of
root
really.
beer. Any root
Yeah.
beer.
I don't
Sure.
think I've had a root beer that wasn't A&W. Granted, I haven't had many like different sodas, but I don't think I've ever.
There's
really
tons of different
seen-
root beers. There's Dab. There's tons. They're all basically the same. But.
Let's see. Raving Kaito wants to know, how does it feel to be on PonyTonite?
It feels
like butt sex,
very.
Awful.
slippery and slimy.
I'd say sweaty.
Yeah.
Yes, that's pretty accurate. I'd
That's
say.
about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Shogun Vids is asking. I'm going to edit his question a little. He's basically asking, what editing software do you use? Like,
I use Sony Vegas for my videos because it's the only thing. It's the first thing that I learned how to edit with, because like I saw that a lot of people on YouTube and in the community were using Sony Vegas, so I wanted to learn it, and I learned it. And I've learned some other things, like in my time at college. I've learned how to use both Premiere and Final Cut Pro, but I'm just used to Sony Vegas.
Sony Vegas is just so practical and easy.
Yeah,
well,
I don't
the
like-
only thing I don't like about Sony Vegas is the fact that it's stuck at the beginning, and if you edit a bunch of stuff and then you want to add something to the beginning, then you have to move everything.
Yeah, dude. Oh
That
my
sucks.
god, I hate that. Yes.
can't you?
Yes.
Don't you have a tool to select everything from one point forward in the timeline?
Yeah, but the difficult part is that there's multiple layers, and if
Yeah, but
you
it
wanna
doesn't work on all
keep-
the layers at once.
You can if you just keep
I
on
mean-
selecting D. You get to the
No.
pretty much a lasso that will span across all layers.
I mean, maybe I'm an idiot, but like what I do is I hit Control A to select everything on the timeline, and then
Yeah,
I
but-
Control click everything that I don't
That
want,
is
and then move it.
retarded.
That's
That
what
is- There's
That is what
literally
I-
a tool for this specific purpose. Actually,
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Maybe
there
there
isn't
is.
Premiere Pro.
Yeah, there is
maybe
in Sony.
maybe I just didn't Google enough yet.
I. Yeah. Well, whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll find it.
Unicorn Faggot X it's a very odd question. He wants to know, have you ever encountered an autistic or cringeworthy brony? I have no idea what he's talking about.
Corpulent Brony.
What are you talking about? Our fandom is absolutely perfect, and we are completely flawless with no strange people whatsoever.
I'd say this is true if you're talking about me. I am flawless. You know?
Oh yeah, dude, you're the fucking image of perfection right there.
This is true. You're not wrong.
And it's perfect like every other.
I'm
fandom.
aspiring to be exactly like Faith.
Yeah, you'll never get there.
I know. I'm very depressed about this.
If only we could all just be like Faith, YouTube would be a much better place.
Probably.
I'd be at the top because everyone would subscribe to me.
You guys are insane.
Okay, Star Sprocket wants to know, when you were first starting out on YouTube, did you initially do pony reactions, or was there something else you started with?
Actually, I was my first few videos were PMVs, and those didn't fare too well. They weren't, I guess, successful, and I put a lot of work into them, and it was just kind of like, well, these are getting maybe 100 views, but then I upload a reaction just because the reason why I uploaded my first reaction was just because I wanted to remember my reaction, because I was really hyped for Swag.move when it came out, and yeah, I did PMVs before then, and I was giving like a whole explanation why I made my first reaction video. Did you guys get any of that?
Yeah, to remember you wanted because you were hyped for Swag.move.
Yeah, exactly. And that video got way more views than anything that I've ever made that I put like hours and hours worth of work into. So I was like, okay, it takes less effort and people like it more. I guess I'll do this more often.
Dude, I
Typically,
tried that.
you can get like the views from people who are searching for the thing as well, because they'll see it and they'll click on it. Then you also get the people who legitimately want to see reactions as well. I don't know. People like testing out different reactors. It seems like you can get in on that pretty, at least easier than like analysts or something in the fandom.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. There's like a huge demand for it still. If anyone like uploads reaction videos, there's going to be like people promoting them just for the sake of it, because like especially when it comes to like episode commentators, because then you got people like Narrator 007, huge shout out to him. He uploads like all of his videos are pretty much just promoting people that are getting into the show and reacting to like the show from like episode 1 on and stuff like that, and it's crazy.
Cool.
It's got like
Yeah,
99
I
episodes
tried
to go.
making reaction videos. I did one for Castle Sweet Castle and Bloom and Gloom, and I hated it, and then nobody watched it, and I went, yeah, this isn't for me. I don't like this.
I just imagine you sitting there vaping probably the entire time.
I was vaping the whole time, and I was saying shit, but I'm not like overly entertaining when I watch stuff. So I'm just like watching it, and I'm like, okay.
Well, when you're in front of a camera, you're gonna act differently no matter what. You know, it's not the exact same thing. It's like when you're watching an episode regularly or whatever.
Yeah, I found I was trying to be more entertaining than I normally would be, and maybe that was the problem. I don't know, but
yeah, maybe we were trying too hard.
I also had a really shitty experience because I made my first episode reaction, and then I went to render it in Vegas, and the movie file off of my camera, it wasn't rendering in Vegas. It kept giving me errors.
Oh god.
And then, oh fuck! It drove me fucking insane, and I wanted to get this shit out quick, right? Because it needs to be topical. So I downloaded Premiere, and I painstakingly compiled this video in Premiere and released it finally like 3 days later, and that just kind of soured me. I don't even want to do it anymore. I'm like, fuck this. And I missed that Rainbow Dash episode.
Thanks for the memories. Have you seen it yet?
I'm such a faggot that I couldn't just wait to watch it. I just had to watch it before work, so you know. And I didn't think to record. Anyways, moving on. Corp.
Okay. Big Bro wants to know, why do you dislike pie? Pie is love. Pie is life.
He ate a pie that someone put some questionable stuff in, rocks. It was a bake bad.
What was the question again? Because my internet, It's really acting up right now.
Yeah, why do you hate pie so bad?
I don't know. I guess it's just like I don't like the pastry in itself. I mean, the crust is all dry, and I don't really care for that. And a lot of pies contain fruit in it, and it's like it just feels like a knockoff dessert to me. It feels kind of pathetic for a dessert. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Yeah. It's like they're trying to be a dessert without being a dessert. Like I might as well just eat strawberries instead of eating a strawberry pie. You know?
Yeah.
I don't. I feel like it's a real dessert.
I don't.
I love pie.
Anyway.
You could tell.
But I think it's reserved for things like picnics and stuff. I don't think it's
Who
a
goes
normal...
on picnics anymore? Who does that? It's 2015. People don't go on picnics.
I know tons of people that do because they're not nerds like you.
I ain't no nerd. Shut your mouth. Go ahead, Corey.
Big Bro has a follow-up question. Do you like Mountain Dew and Doritos at least?
I do.
I think we lost
Don't
him.
tell me you got this.
Was there a question? Because okay, I got complete silence right there.
Do you like?
Do you want to type the questions out in the Skype chat real quick? Just
sure.
I don't know. I feel like that would.
Are we about to wrap it up anyway?
Yeah, we've only got 2 more questions here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, this is the worst.
So hold on. The question is, do you PieDislikerSwag? Do you like Mountain Dew and Doritos? Just so the chat. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but I'd eat them if they were offered and available. Sure.
Can't turn down free food.
Yeah, I mean, like, I prefer root beer and I prefer, say, barbecue potato chips instead of Doritos, but hey, I'll take what I can get.
Okay, we got one more question. Drap Tap wants to know, why don't you make PMVs anymore? Do you still think it wouldn't get as many views as your reaction videos, or would it just upset your current subscribers?
Both. I feel, well, that and it takes a lot more energy out of me to make a PMV. I haven't made a PMV since like November 2013, I think.
Yeah, I know how it feels, man. I spent a lot of time making this PMV, and like it got no views at all, and I thought it was pretty damn good, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's as much of a market for PMVs as there are for reaction videos, and yeah, it takes almost no effort for me to make a reaction video unless I want that, which I don't mind at all. But I guess it's just like the amount that you invest into it and then the amount you get out of it's not the same.
Let me ask one question real quick before you get cut off again. Who's best pony, man?
Crackle.
Oh,
that's a good
Crackle
answer.
Dragon.
That's
so
a good
yeah,
answer.
best pony.
Yeah. Crackle's pretty swaggalish.
I think I can watch MLP on Crackle actually now.
Damn it.
Season 1.
On Rock Crackle.
Crackle is God tier.
Crackle Rock.
Crackle is not a pony.
Crackle is a video app.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my channel PieDislikerSwag. You can also follow me on Twitter or Tumblr at PieDisliker. That's pretty much it for finding me on the internet.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, guys, for checking out PonyTonite on, I don't know what the date is. May 15th?
It's the 15th.
May 15th.
15th of May.
2015. Of
Oh,
course.
yeah, that's right.
The 16th.
That's right. I forgot to mention. Today is actually the 3rd anniversary of me being a brony.
Oh,
Word.
Yeah.
Oh,
congratulations.
The day
shit!
your
Whoa!
life took a turn for the worse.
Yeah,
because
May
you found the
15th,
force.
2012 was the year that I became a brony. So I was pretty happy to get this date. I just remembered.
Oh, awesome.
That is fantastic.
Oh, man,
Wow,
if we would have known, we would have gotten you a cake or a pie.
Probably a pie.
Yeah, key lime pie from Publix. Oh, God.
You.
Key lime pie?
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone eat those?
Remind
Yes.
me never to invite you to a party or to
You've
bring
never
anything
had
to
a
the party.
Publix key
Ever.
lime pie, obviously.
Ever. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're leaving. We're done. We're finished. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this content, make sure you like the video, subscribe. Tune in every single Friday, 10 p.m. EST. We have a new guest every single week. And have a great Friday night. Don't drink and drive. And also, everything... I can't talk. All of PieDislikers... all of PieDislikers links will be in the description, too. So, anyways, ciao. Good night.